Guys, you see this trending Russian guy together with this other lady, the lady who was seen telling the Russian guy, take me to Thailand on my birthday, take me to Russia, you are supposed to pay for it. Those two people are perfect examples of sex addicts. In society, what we did, we stereotyped addiction only to mean drugs, cigarette, alcohol. That's all we know as addiction. That's when it comes to addiction, we only know of those three. But there are different types of addictions. There is shopping. There are people who shop. There is food. There is gambling. There is sex and porn. There are people who watch porn, like they are addicted to porn. There is internet gaming. There is actually the internet itself. Something like TikTok, especially for Kenyans, as Kenyans, we are addicted to TikTok. Like, you see people, someone is scrolling, even at work, they are putting on headphones or something, like they don't want to miss that gist. They don't want to miss that tea. Iyo chai, isimwagwe kama hayuko. Yani, and what else? There are people who are addicted to exercising. There are others addicted to work, especially those who live abroad. Madabo shift. Every other time. Madabo, double. Mpaka some collapse. Like, there are so many types of addictions. But the thing is, addiction is an avoidant behavior whereby someone is trying to numb a certain pain. You know, sometimes you don't want to be accountable for something that is going on in your life. So, what do? You look for something to mask it. Yeah? You mask that pain, or you try to avoid accountability using an addiction. You are deflecting. You don't want to face accountability. Maybe you don't have self-worth, or you're feeling like you're not complete in a certain way. So the only way to complete yourself is maybe like the Russian guy. We saw him, he's sleeping with, like, I don't know, was it like 10 ladies a day? Like, where was the energy even coming from? If he's not an addict, where was that energy coming from? That's a perfect example of an addiction. And the way, for me, I describe addiction is when you give up everything. You give up your life, your job, your kids, your family. You are giving up everything for one thing. For one thing, like for TikTok. You want to be here listening to all the teas, listening to useless things that don't even add value to your life. And I was one of them. I was one of them who was just addicted to TikTok until one day I woke up and I was like, what the heck am I doing? Why am I wasting so much time over here? So it's like you have to wake up one day and choose to stop and say, you know what? I'm going to call myself into a boardroom meeting, and I'm going to be the one arriving with the boardroom notes. Figure out and ask yourself, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? Because as much as you will try to tell that person, can you stop doing A, B, C, D? Until they have the will to stop by themselves, it is useless to tell someone to stop. They have to accept that there is a problem. Because you can't fix what you don't acknowledge.
Power off.
Yeah, you cannot fix what you don't acknowledge. And one way I describe addiction as, because the way I looked at it, and this is not even in the books, addiction is giving up everything for one thing. Yeah, and the only way to come out of that is to give up that one thing. This one thing. One day I decided to give up TikTok and go back to school. I gave up one thing and got everything else. Yeah. So addiction is all about giving up one thing for everything. And the only way out of it is giving up that one thing for everything else to come back. Yeah. So, yeah, I'll be talking to you more and more because that problem is prevalent in society. I'm telling you. Anyway, if you haven't followed me, please follow me.